In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of chaotic amateurs.
And welcome to Chaotic Amateurs, the internet and iTunes and all that stuff's #1 D&D podcast. So says the crew sitting around me. That crew, the Chaotic Amateurs, starting on my left, are...
Count Trillman Valgrace.
Carmelo T. Bucky Muckbuckle.
Dash as an observer.
Vondel Ungard.
Yes. And let's see, where we left ourselves. We had just gotten into Grave Thala, the headquarters of Viscount. I don't know if you caught that. It's Viscount Trillman Valgrace. It is the headquarters of his family or his order. And the father of, what was his name, Julius?
Yes.
Yeah, put his son to the test to see if he was loyal to his family and his order. And indeed, he passed the test. And so now they make their way to Lemaine, or rather, they just met Lemaine, and they are eager, chomping at the bit to hear of their next task, with Vondel in tow as their new enforcer, so to speak.
It's Vandal with an O.
Dang it. Vando?
No, the word Vandal, but with an O.
Vondel. Yeah. That's why you said fondle earlier, right?
Yeah, I was making fun of him.
That's fair.
Don't make fun of him.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I know everybody's like, wait, but his name is this. I was like, I knew what his name was because I made fun of him.
I was making a joke. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so we join back in the Hall of Records, I believe. Was that right, Milo?
Mm-hmm.
He's passed out. Okay. In the Hall of Records, standing before Lemaine, the seeming leader of the Order of Cass, or the...
Order of the Claw.
Thank you, Order of the Claw. Thank you, newbie. Thank you very much.
All hail the Claw.
And immediately upon joining the Claw, okay, yeah. Thanks, Rhett.
We're just coming up with hand signals for the Claw.
Yeah, that's cool. How about this one?
All hail the Claw. All hail the Claw.
Okay. Lemaine butts into your guys' hand signal stuff and says, we mustn't waste time. A member of the family, albeit distant, is in need. Now, he is sometimes more trouble than his apparent worth. However, he's exponentially more trouble in the hands of others because of his knowledge. We like to keep close tabs on him. He keeps getting into trouble as he has a bit of a thieving problem. A very specific thieving problem. The reason why he was sent here to live with our family order originally is because he ruined the local earl's daughter's birthday, and as a result of his thieving. I'd rather not go into specifics, but he was banished from that area and wound up here.
Specific thieving problem.
I'm sorry, Mr. Muckbuckle. Did you have a question?
Oh, no. I just talk to myself sometimes.
That's fair.
I hope that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. As long as you're doing you and you're getting the job done.
I do me. Yes, sir, I do.
Ma'am.
Ma'am, you seem like a respectable sort. Forgive me for my intrusion.
I forgive you. Because you deliver results. And that's what we're after.
That I do.
Now, back to the task. We mostly let him do what he wants, but we keep an eye on him as he knows some things that, if word got out, would be troublesome for our order. In order to regain favor among the family, we sent him on a mission of sorts. His task was to fetch a very important book, one that we cannot allow others to obtain. Word came back that his thieving itch got the better of him again. While he was away, he almost exactly repeated the scenario that got him sent here. This time, however, he was caught, and I'd rather not go into detail again, but let's just say I'm a little embarrassed about him and for him.
Why are you embarrassed?
What was it that happened?
Yeah.
I kind of don't really want to get
Persuasion?
I mean,
get in.
what? This isn't the one I heard about, is it?
What did you hear?
Remember when we were out and we heard about this from that guy?
The things.
It
yeah.
almost seems too embarrassing for you guys.
I'm curious what it is that you're talking about. Oh, by the way.
There it is.
Nice.
Is this the one that loves animals?
Oh my god. That is surprisingly accurate.
You have an animal lover on your hands.
So apparently, since you have heard, I mentioned he ruined the Earl's daughter's birthday.
No, by loving an animal?
It gets sillier. It's not really that dirty, but it was her 9th birthday. She wanted nothing more than to ride a pony at her party in front of all of her friends. The Earl, wanting the best for his daughter, sent his best warriors out and found not just a pony, but a young pony unicorn. Apparently, he lost his rocks at the sight of any pony, and as the reports state, Himo, that's his name, by the way, right? Quickly kicked the Earl's daughter off the majestic 5-foot-tall, barely horned unicorn, jumped on and yelled before giving the pony a quick spur and riding it off as quickly as possible. While riding off, the Earl at his daughter's side cursed Himo. How do you say your last name?
Nilo.
Himo Nilo, and commanded that he never return, banishing him and making this pony-obsessed weirdo our problem.
Yeah, I can see how that's a little embarrassing.
Yeah. He showed up a week later, ponyless somehow, and practically nude, and he's been with us since. But after we sent him on this mission to try to redeem himself, he didn't... I really don't like talking about this. We sent him on the mission. He was on his way. Reports come back saying that he did the same thing again. Only this time he didn't realize the pony party was in a cliffside town. During his speedy getaway on this newly procured pony, Himo Nalo, looking back at the crying 7-year-old and angered gathering, accidentally rode the pony straight off the cliff and into the sea. He was nabbed by the family and kept imprisoned in their barn. Unfortunately, the pony didn't make it this time. A mysterious group went by the town and apparently offered a pretty penny and took him off their hands. This group, we suspect, is somehow tied to the same evil you recently uncovered in Lockport. We must get him back, and we must get that book. So we're sending you. I know this is a little outside of the purview of the MDA, but if you accept, we will reward you handsomely. Perhaps provide you a shop for tinkering with all the latest tools and technology. Sir Valgrease, perhaps a title more becoming than Viscount is in your future. And, I don't know, Dwarf, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Vondel Ungart.
Vondel Ungart. I like the sound of that. What do you wish? What is your desire?
I'm a new employee, so...
I mean, you can say whatever you want. I'm not going to judge you for it.
So, if we pay Bucky and he pays you, that's all you need? Or would you like something more of us?
I mean, they got me pegged. They're going to give me stuff. What about you?
To be determined. How about that?
That sounds good. That's fair.
So this guy is a member of the family, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
He's distant. I'd like to stress that because he's rather weird.
And you mentioned something about a book?
Yeah. So let me back up a little bit. The tattoo below your eye. Congratulations, first of all.
It's expected.
Oh, confident.
Wow.
Okay. So, as you know, but I'll explain it to the rest of your party, Viscount. those tattoos identify rank in our order, depending on the location, the color, and the completion of the omega symbol. Dictate to everybody else what your rank is in this clan. Now, my understanding is that you, Viscount, recently went through a trial, and it appears that you came out on the positive. So I'm happy for that. Had you failed, your tattoo would have been changed. You would have been marked differently, and you would lose some privileges, not receive quite as many blessings as you do now. So it's a good thing for all of us that you succeeded on that. Now, this gentleman, the pony thief, we'll call him.
The pony lover. You can just say it.
Yeah. I didn't really want to put it like that because it makes me feel weird, but you're absolutely right, 100% accurate. He came to us with what in real life we would all refer to as the Scarlet Letter. It's the same tattoo that you had on the web of your hand, but changed to red instead of black. And that tells all of us that he is part of the family, but he has been shunned for some reason. And that reason happens to be his obsession with ponies. So, that behind us, he came to us, and in a task of redemption, we sent him to look for a book, a very important book, which is what you were asking about. It was on that task that he got distracted by a pony and was captured and then picked up by what we think is an enemy force that serves Vecna. The one and only Vecna.
Okay, so assuming your money spends, where can we find this pony thief?
I'm glad you asked. Here is a map to the location where we believe Himonelo is being held. Our scout located it, but said there may be complications once inside the building. The scout, she noted guards on the outside. Nothing too challenging that you guys can't handle. But peering through the door, when a guard stepped through, said that there was a peculiar room guarding the entrance to the center of the structure, which is where we believe Himo is kept. The location is probably a few days' travel through the woods, deep into thorn forest. Nothing more than a few simple hiking trail spider webbing across the area, but it shouldn't be much of a trouble to navigate. When you free him, help him with his task. We desperately need that book. And I want the three of you to roll a perception.
I think when we help him, he can help us with our new task.
9.
19.
23.
Okay. Bucky and Vondel, you notice Lemaine give a look to Trillman's father, Julius, which is returned in like when she says, we desperately need that book. Now, I leave you to it. You guys are welcome to stay the night before you head out, or you can head out now. It's kind of up to you.
I hear that pony lovers like to stay up all night, so
I bid you farewell.
And where exactly are we expected to find him?
She gave you a map.
A map. Okay.
Yeah,
Magical
in
map.
Thorn Forest.
Okay.
And it's
Which is on Relsarin.
Yeah. And it's a relatively straightforward map.
all right. Well, the Bucky Muckbuckle Detection Agency doesn't sleep, and neither do pony thieves. So maybe we should get on it then.
Yeah.
Well, you're the boss. So.
Oh, all right. Well, next time I'll make less of a rousing. Let's just go get this guy.
Okay. When you pop up above ground, you realize that it is quite late at night, and you look at your watch, your mechanical watch, and realize, oh, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning after all that.
Oy.
Which doesn't bother the DM if you want to go.
Yeah, let's go do this.
Okay.
If there's
So
one
I'll
thing
just
I know
pass
about the
all
enemies.
these Easter eggs.
Oh. No, you're
Actually, I
lying.
need to
Shut
go
up.
back. There weren't that many. So if you don't want to stay the night,
Oh, should we stay the night?
it honestly it doesn't matter. It's up to you.
No, let's go.
Sorry, we're gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like all that stuff, yeah, but
Find me.
You hear off in the distance.
Find me.
Sounds like a princess. Okay. After traveling for a few days. You set off in the night, and you travel for a few days. And almost just as expected and indicated on the map, you see a lone stone building. Now it is daytime. I would say late morning, maybe 10, 11 a.m. You see a lone stone building through the trees off the trail a small distance. And I would like the three of you to make a perception check.
I'd like to put on my Tinker's lenses while doing this.
Okay.
23.
17.
Are you waiting for the lights to warm up?
17. The number's for me.
What was yours, Viscount?
23.
Okay. So it sounds like everybody passed. Yeah. So the three of you, all of you, see that building, that lone stone building, and you can make out a large wooden door on the side that's facing you. Beside the door, you see one figure, and they seem to have the size of a human, but they have oddly serpentine features. You also note that there are metal pipes on the side of the building.
What would those metal pipes mean?
Honestly, if it were me, something clever. But I didn't build this building. Should we just blow it up and move on?
Well, this is where my cousin is, I guess. So
This guy's your cousin.
that's the impression I got.
You guys,
That is what she said.
Distant family
Yeah,
relatives.
yeah. You can think cousin.
animal-loving cousins. Okay.
Do we see the guards that are on duty?
You see a guard.
A guard. Okay.
I don't
Should
see
we
any
take him
reason
out?
why we can't just walk up on him and say we're here for Momo.
Hemo. I love that consistently throughout, no matter the campaign, no matter the character, no matter the game, you are terrible with names. No matter how important the character is, either.
Momo. All right. So,
It's
he
endearing.
goes inside that building.
I
I
mean-
suggest a three-part strategy. Part number 1, you take the front. Part number 2,
Who are
you take the...
you, listeners don't know who you're indicating when you say you take the front.
That's part of the excitement, isn't it? Part number 1, Vondel takes the front. Part number 2, Trilmon takes the back.
Fine with that.
Part number 3,
I'm
I'll
in
just
the
wait for you
middle.
guys to get
You
done.
observe?
I'll watch you guys from back here.
Sure.
I'll go quietly.
You got it, boss. I want to sneak around the backside of the building.
Okay. And Vondel, what's your plan of attack?
Why don't you do his first?
Well, I want to find out if you're sticking with him or
No, he's going around the front. My boss told me to go on the front. He's going around the back.
And are you going direct or are you stealthing?
No.
No.
Of course stealth.
Okay. All right. So both roll stealth.
Not great.
And while you're rolling stealth, hang on to your answers because we do a hard cut to inside the building. Hemo,
Chemo.
like hematosis.
Yes.
Okay. There is a snake-like humanoid talking to you through a small window door. The rest of your surroundings are quite bleak and expected given the fact that you're imprisoned. You don't see your guard as you peer through the small window and beyond a second iron door, which sits a few feet from your solid metal door. And you hear the voice speaking to you of your jailer say, "No, but seriously, what's with the ponies? Is it like a sex thing?"
First of all, I just like ponies. Why don't you back off what I like? And also, as soon as I break out of here, you're going to be the first one I kill.
And
You
with that,
understand
he laughs.
You what? You laughing at me?
I
I'm
am,
gonna break out of here and
because
I'm going to kill you.
you won't get out of here
You won't get out of it. Man, shut your mouth,
unless
boy.
Lord Vecna wants you to.
Man, Lord Vecna can suck my arrows. That's what I think about Lord Vecna. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to kill all you.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what I'll kill you mean? Man, boy,
No, the
you
part
denser
before
than a bag
that.
of rocks.
The part before
I'm going
that.
to put an arrow in both your eyes. and then I'm gonna steal your ponies.
I'm a part snake. I don't have an ass. Do you even know where to put the
I said
arrow?
eyes. I said eyes. You got 2 eyes. I'm gonna put arrow in
I'm
both
sorry,
of
it
them.
sounded like you said ass.
Yeah, well, you mean to clear out your ear holes. Listen more, boy.
I don't have. Oh wait, I do have ear holes.
Well, look like you don't know your own anatomy. Look
Lord,
like you kind of stuck, huh?
no.
Well, you talk your way into a struggle with me, boy. How about you just let me out right now? Maybe we solve this with the fisticuffs. I ain't had no clothes on. I took them off.
If
I ain't wearing your dirty rags.
Even
I'm
if I
naked.
wanted to, I couldn't let you out.
Yeah, well, yeah, 'cause you don't got the gall to, huh? 'Cause you scared. Yeah, you all tough now behind that door. Open it up, let Hemo at you. I live in the woods, boy.
I can tell.
I ain't got no fear.
But you must know, I honestly do not know how to let you out.
Well, yeah, you do. You open that door, boy. What you confused about now? Come on.
It's
let me out.
locked.
Give me a pony.
It's locked and it's
I'll be
not a
on my
key.
way. All right,
You give me a pony and you can see what I can do.
You give me a pony, I ride off into the sunset, you know.
So, about this map we found on you.
I don't know no nap.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I don't know no nap.
Map with an M?
Oh, you okay? I also don't know no map.
Tell me about your map.
I ain't telling you nothing, boy.
We want that book.
Yeah, well, sounds like you'll want a lot of things, but, you know, I also want to be free and have a whole herd of ponies. But I ain't got that, so now it look like we at an impasse.
You're a perv. And we cut back to outside.
I ain't no perv. You hear that? I ain't no perv.
From outside. Yeah. Yeah, you guys hear that.
Vondel, I never called you a perv.
I got an 11 sneaking around back.
Okay.
I got a 23.
Okay. So, Vondel, you are well undercover, sneaking. But I'm sorry, Viscount. You snap a twig, as is typical for a movie, and you see the figure at the door open the door, go in, poke its head in for a second, and then come back out. And then
This is the back door that he's going to?
there is no back door.
Oh.
But you don't really know that 100%. So, and when that happens, at the same time, Hemo, person that you're talking to, that you're speaking with, as soon as they say you're a perv, the door opens. His compadre says something in a hissing tone that you don't understand, and they both leave. And so now you're alone inside your cell, and there are now 2 figures outside the door. You are still stealth, but you have made noise, and now they're watching. So they are paying attention now.
I stopped moving.
Okay.
So I'm trying to imagine this. Like, if we'll say the bottom here is the front door and they're here, and we were like up in here, right? So, and he was supposed to sneak around the back, so he would basically be going up from like the 6 o'clock position up towards 9.
Up to, 9 or 12.
And then I was
somewhere
going to
in
go over to like 3, basically.
there. Oh, I thought you were going straight on. That's what you said.
No, I'm not, because it's open, right? Or is it all covered in forest?
So it's in the middle of forest. It's off the path.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no like clear area or anything?
Not really. I mean, it's
Okay.
Where like there might be a small radius around the structure, but there isn't like a clearing
I still would have like sort of gone
off
right.
center.
So
Okay.
then like if he started to pace or if he went around the building for some reason, I would have wanted to like run up behind or something like that.
Okay. So we'll go ahead.
From my vantage point, can I see any of them sneaking?
There are no windows except for the one in your immediate door.
Can I see out of it?
What you see outside that window is another barred door, and then now a closed wooden door. And that's all you can really see. So there's 2 layers to what you see, and there isn't really anything else that you can notice. And so that's where we are. So what are you guys going to do now that there are 2 folk outside paying attention?
It sounds like I noticed that they took notice of.
There's
our
definitely some
stealthing
stirring. The fact that
non-stealthiness.
another one came out kind of tells you.
Are they facing like more his direction?
They are directly outside of the door and just kind of looking around. They're not.
Okay,
they're
so-
not really going beyond or anything. They're just kind of
But they didn't like turn towards him, so like I couldn't. come
not.
up
They
behind
don't
them.
know where he is. They just heard something.
Okay.
Yeah. So theoretically, if you roll another stealth and you succeed, you're still hidden. But if you fail, chances are they'll spot you.
What are they wearing? Is it like a specific uniform or anything?
Why don't you give another perception?
Can I too?
Sure. Yeah. And
19.
Dash. Okay.
I yell at them.
Hey, hissy kissy boys, they out there outside my door. I gotta use the pistol. Y'all gonna let me out? I gotta use the bathroom.
You don't hear a response, but judging from the puddles of poop and pee on the floor of your cell, you remember that has been what you've been doing.
I want to pick up some of my own excrement and throw it out the window.
Okay, it hits the door.
Dang it.
But
Y'all heard that? Y'all know what I'm doing in here.
Hemo, I need you
gross.
to roll a D3 or a D6 and just
I got a 3.
okay. And roll me another one.
I got a 6.
Okay. All right. So perceptions. What did you guys get?
19.
4. 5. Sorry.
Okay. So, Vondel, you see before you an entity that has a human head, but a body with also a human body, but it has snakes for arms.
Okay.
That is one individual. The other individual that you see has a human head and upper body, but a snake lower body instead of legs. And they seem to be holding scimitars and very bare in the way of armor, but you do see some like bracers and like thigh coverings and tall boots that provide some sort of armor.
So no specific uniform.
No.
Okay.
They're like yawn something.
Yeah.
Somebody's a nerd.
Yeah, I know
You
that
get
race.
me.
I know that race.
He didn't even know the whole word.
Yeah, it's like
Did you know any of it? And that's probably 85% of the word.
Yeah, one of those is what my character's patron is in Milo's campaign.
The Konkala?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, that's where we are. That's what you see.
All right. And then they're at least like 6 feet tall or something like that?
Yeah. Like average to large human size.
Okay.
The one that has the human or the snake legs can get taller through its tail, but it doesn't normally stand taller.
And you said I'm not aware of not being stealth anymore? Or am I aware?
You rolled a perception to look at the enemies, I thought.
Yeah.
So you just can't make out any more details than you already do.
Okay.
Maybe your position is more obscured by brushes and stuff, you know.
Okay.
And is there any windows or anything that I can see on the building?
All you can see is the door in front of you and no other windows on the wall that you can see and pipes going into the building.
Is there any kind of animal inside of my cell? Like maybe a rat of some kind?
I'd like to.
High or low for favorable results.
Hi.
Oh, let's go with high.
Sorry.
Yes, there is a rat, a big fat one.
Sweet. I'm going to cast Speak with Animals,
Okay.
and I'm going to talk to it.
Hello. I'm a rat.
Well, no, okay, yeah, all right, no, okay, you speak to me. I didn't take a word like that now, but okay. Y'all think you can find a weakness in this here structure that I can break out of?
A weakness of the structure
How y'all getting there? You know, you need
through
something
the pipes and the holes for the
Ooh,
pipes.
through the pipes. Y'all, hey, psst, hey.
I'm right here, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
You don't have to whisper.
Y'all, you think you can go
Nobody
out there,
else here.
Think you go out there and bite one of them snake fellers? Give him a disease or something?
Sure.
Maybe find out.
Yeah.
Give him a black
Get
plague or
him
something?
dead in like 12 months and then maybe
Yeah.
ruin the rest of the population.
I'm about long con, baby.
Okay. Sure. Is that all you want? I'll bite a fool.
Do you think you can lift maybe some keys or something to these doors?
My arms aren't that good. And he stands
Yeah.
up on his hind legs and waves them at you so you can see.
Y'all got a mouth though.
That's true.
You can pick something up with your mouth and carry it in here.
That's true.
Maybe a key or something.
I can try.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna let
So do you
go
want,
try.
just to be clear, do you want me to bite or do you want me to get keys?
I actually want you to go find a key. That would be more fortuitous for me.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Okay. All right.
So every now and then his Cajun kicks in.
Did you,
more so than
like
others.
now? You want me to go now?
Yeah, I want y'all to go now. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I want to get out of here.
And this rat scurries off, and then it comes back a second later. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. What was your name?
My name Hemo.
Hemo.
Nano.
Okay. I will do my best, sir.
Alrighty.
And the rat scurries off again.
yes.
Outside, along the piping, and disappears. And then we cut back to Bucky. What are you doing?
Well, I'm seeing how long this is taking. And
Like-
naturally, I just approach the building. I want to look at the pipes. That sort of thing.
Like you straight up approach?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Bucky's...
And the guards say, "Stop!
How many are there?
Who goes there?" 2.
Mm.
And you see the beings that I described to Vondel.
Yes. Hail Vecna.
A servant of Vecna.
Of course.
And they slither up nice and close to you and start smelling you with their tongues. You don't smell a Vecna.
That's because I bathe, unlike you.
One snake says, "F*** you."
I think Vondel has something.
Well, hang on one sec. I want to finish this and then we'll go.
Well, it depends on what you guys are going to do, because if they're distracted and I can get behind them, I want to stealth up behind them.
Okay. So what are you doing?
Oh,
What's your intention?
I want to create an opening for my guys, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you better be
And if
real
that's-
creative.
If that's what he did and they slithered over to him, the second I see him do that, I get down around towards the thing and then start making my way up behind him.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a stealth.
Yeah, I'll do the same. Also,
Okay.
24.
19.
Okay, you both succeed. Where is it that you're trying to go?
I'm going to walk directly up behind them, grab both of their shoulders, and cast sleep.
Okay.
I go
And what
to
do
the
you do?
door.
You go for the door. Okay. Are you doing anything with the door or just walking towards
If
it?
I can open it, I do that.
Okay. So go ahead and do whatever the sleep thing is.
Yeah. Roll 5d8.
And it's just if it matches their hit points.
The total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of the point you choose within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points. And so I just grab both of their shoulders.
Okay.
And I roll 10, 20,
As you see this happening, Bucky, go ahead and
28.
28.
Yep.
Okay. As you see your employee come up and put his hands on their shoulders, you notice a rat scurrying out to your left, coming out of the pipe work. The hands on the shoulders, and you cast sleep. They turn to you, and they say, "Where did you come from?"
Sleep.
We're not sleepy.
Come on, go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Jitsu.
Yeah.
I jitsu them.
Chokehold.
All right.
You sure said back up.
So I feel like as soon as I see the rat,
Hmm.
I'm be like, "Oh, dear Lord, Paylor!" And I'm going to use my extendo stilts. I'm going to raise up by 5
And
feet.
when you say, "Oh dear Lord," they turn to see what you're freaking out about.
Yeah. Extendo stilts. I'm going to get 5 feet taller, so now I'm, 7.
When they turn around, they are looking at the same level that you were at, and then their heads
Yeah.
shift up.
And I'm like, "You guys got a serious rat problem."
And are
Okay.
they doing anything?
No, my rat.
They look around for a rat, but they're not like, freaked out. They're part snakes, so they don't really. They eat rats.
Got it.
Right.
So, Viscount, what are you doing?
Door unlocked.
It is unlocked.
I open it.
The door opens, and the door's now open.
I walk in and close it.
You are now inside, and their attention quickly turns to the door, and one snake guy says to the other, "I thought you locked the door."
Can I also lock the door?
There is no lock.
Does
And
it
the other
open
one says, "I
inward
thought
or
you did."
outward?
Let's say it opens. I don't know. What do you want it to do?
I want it to open inward.
Inward towards you?
Yeah.
Once you're inside? Okay, high or low for favorable?
High.
11. So just barely. So it opens inward. And they start to move towards the door, and they're trying to bypass you.
If that's the case, I summon my war pick to my hand.
Okay.
I use my infusion surge. I'm going to smack the one who's closest to me with my
Okay.
war pick.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my extra attack to smack the second one. So the infusion surge basically doubles my damage on the first guy.
Okay. So roll to hit.
Where's my war pick? Oh, he's gonna freaking get it. Cool, 25.
Barely.
Right. Cool. Okay, he takes 9. No. What is that? 7? Oh. Okay, he takes 8 points. The first guy takes 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And the second guy only takes... farts, 1.
Let's roll initiative.
Yay. You roll 1 for the rat?
No, my rat's not in the initiative.
Dang it.
9.
14.
Okay.
Oh, do you want me to actually roll initiative?
Might as
Because
well.
I'm inside of a cell.
Yeah, but we may cut back to you to find out what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
Thinking about ponies and jerking off or whatever.
So, I got 12.
Okay. And what was yours, Bucky?
14.
Okay. The rats are the rat is scurrying in to these two snake figures and trying to decide which one and look around to see which one's got keys. And during that mix-up, we go to Vondel.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Have I already hit him? Those
You already
times?
did, and now we're in initiative, and now you get to attack again.
I do the exact same thing.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
First guy is a 15 plus 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. And I use the same features before. So that is 5, 7, whatever. 13 points of damage on the first guy.
Okay. And I'm just going to trust and assume you know what you're doing when you say I use the same feature, that it's not like a once per day, yada, yada kind of thing. Like you're keeping track of that stuff.
Yeah, where it says once per turn.
Yeah.
Because I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I just want to make sure everybody knows
assume
that
that
I don't care.
Yeah.
That I don't care to
So
keep track,
natural
but
20
you
on the
will.
second guy.
Oh, jeez.
So
Would he double the double damage?
it only works on the first
Oh,
attack.
the first one. Okay,
Yeah.
so but this one's also double damage.
Yes,
Double damage indeed.
with one modifier.
No. 3. What is that? Ha! 10 on the second guy.
All right. So then we move on to one of these guys.
Little punk.
All right.
bitches.
So they're going to square up on Vondel.
Ooh.
The one that is a human head and body with snakes for arms is
Ooh.
going to put out both arms, and both arms are going to try to bite you with their snake heads.
Oh no.
Lame.
You wish, bro.
Non-natural 20 for the first one,
Okay.
and a 14 for the second one.
First one hits.
Okay.
Back snake.
And you
arm.
take
Back-
5 damage plus
Ooh.
7 poison. So a total of whatever that is.
I'm resistant to poison.
Sweet. So that's half, yeah. Immune would make it 0, I think.
So you
right?
round down, so that's 6, 7, 8. 8 total damage.
Yeah.
There you go. And then we're on to Bucky.
Nailed it.
Okay. So I draw from my holster my sweet acid spraying gun. Looks kind of like a child's super soaker, except way cooler. And it's a handheld one.
Oh, jeez. You mean it's not a backpack one?
No.
The good one?
No.
That
Couldn't
all of us
afford it.
wanted?
Couldn't afford it.
Yeah?
Parents are poor.
Oh, you son of a...
Oh, look at me.
I
Mr.
was
Ritzy
rich.
Two-Shoe
Yeah.
Pants.
I'm a
Oh,
self-made
look at how
man.
look how tough I am having a childhood job. I mean,
I was
the
an
economy
adult.
wasn't so bad they could hire kids.
Anyway. Bucky.
Yeah, and
Don't grow up in Scio, Rhett.
all right, I won't. Go loggers. Just kidding.
That makes sense.
No, really, just kidding. Don't. Anyway, so what does this super soaker do?
And now I blast them in the fruit. They how close are they together?
They're pretty darn close. This whole melee is very close vicinity.
Yeah.
So I would say that they're 5 feet from each other, 5 feet from Vondel, and I would say between 5 and 10 feet of you.
Only thing I didn't consider is Vondel.
Meanwhile, Viscount is inside.
Okay, cool. So it is just two creatures within range. So I'm just gonna choose the two guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they've got to make a dex save.
Okay. 13 and 21.
Okay, so one hits, the other misses. However, one takes 12, the other takes 6.
Jeez. Okay. Nice. Okay. And anything else happen or just straight damage? And what exactly is happening? Are you spraying water in their faces? Just at a really high pressure?
So basically, I've got this thing, and it launches.
Joke's on you. This is filled with my urine.
It's not like a stream of acid, basically, or water, or whatever. It's like it like lobs like a
Okay. Like a burst.
like a burst,
Liquid
yeah.
burst.
But it can go pretty far, and it's not. It looks like a super soaker, but it's not like it's not that weak. I can shoot it about 30 feet,
Oh.
but I just launch it right at them. Acid all over their bodies and their feet, and I like to think that it's my own personal brand. So instead of looking green, it's like a shiny blue color.
Okay.
All over them, and it's like sort of like sending up these like tendrils of smoke as it hits
Yeah.
their skin, and
And it hurts them. And you can tell that they're burned
yeah,
through that acid. That's not cool.
yeah.
All right, Hemo. Do you do anything?
Do I have that key? Did that rat come back?
So
Oh, he's in
do you-
initiative.
Heard
Yeah, he
me
is.
come
Oh,
in
boy.
the adjacent room.
what's that?
Would you have heard me come in the adjacent room?
The rat or Hemo?
Hemo.
Hemo, would you have? Roll a perception.
24.
Absolutely, he would.
Hey, who that? Hey, someone over there? I hear you.
Hemo.
Oh, yeah. That's my name.
I'm
Who are
your
you?
cousin. I will let you out.
You're my cousin.
Just wait one moment.
What?
Let me
Oh.
get my tools out.
All right. Yeah, no, I'm down for this now here. Well, get me on out of here. I'm going to kill them snake boys. They've been talking back to me all day. I don't like it none.
Can I slip my arm through the window of my door and
Yes.
maybe feel around for a lock?
Yes.
Is there anything metal in here that I could maybe stick in the lock and try and pick it?
It's bare. There is
Bare?
a drain pipe on the wall.
Anything you can do from the inside to help me pick the lock if it's locked?
It's a smooth door. And if you want to take a look at the door, that might help you decide too. But on your turn. So do you do anything else?
No, I can't really do anything
Okay.
else.
All right. Then we go to the other snake dude. And he's going to go after Vondel. Because right now, that's the only threat they see. Because Bucky, you're on stilts freaking out about a rat. And Viscount, you're inside. So.
Didn't he just spray him with acid?
Oh, yeah. Okay. They'll go for you now.
I think you said Vondel.
No, they can come after me. I don't care.
No. So 16 to hit
Meats.
for
they're hitting
for
me?
Bucky. Yeah,
they hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
it's just one of them though.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
And this one is
A little.
Ow! I just got these. So this is the one with the lower half that looks like a snake. making 2 melee attacks with the scimitar, trying to do a swipe. The second one is a 24 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I'm going to die. This is where Bucky dies.
Oh, don't you worry.
At least once an episode whenever any one of your characters first hit. Dead.
12 damage total. Slashing. Total.
Bucky is knocking on death's door.
Okay, and then we go to Viscount.
I want to look around the room, see what I see, as well as keeping a specific eye out for any way to open the door inside this room.
Okay. Before you use a simple L-shaped foyer, presumably where guards rest and such. Across from the door you entered in is a door of metal bars. To your right and against the wall is a wooden bench, and between it and you is its table, a partnering table. To your left is a box jutting out from the wall that houses 3 levers. Below each lever is a cube-shaped void. Unceremoniously on the floor below the levers are 3 cubed stones, 1 white and 2 black. You did not see any windows or other forms of entry or exit. You do notice the metal piping along the base of the walls, though. If you want to do a perception, there may or may not be more that you notice.
Yeah, I'll do that. 16.
Okay. You see a smaller chamber through the iron door, or the iron bar door. That chamber has another door made of metal and is smooth. And there's a small bread-sized window towards the top from which you hear a voice, Himo's voice, making playful pony noises and calling out to you. Attached to the inner chamber that he's in seems to be another smaller chamber conjoined to its right side. So you see the cell that you think he's in, and then there's a smaller cell directly to the right of it.
Okay.
This one has a closed wooden door with no window. You notice the metal piping all seems to direct towards Himo's room. With that, you also, considering how well you rolled, you notice a box below the bench. I'll let you do one other kind of thing, and then...
A box below what bench?
The bench that was on the right side of the room as you come in.
Okay.
So there's a bench, a table. On the left are 3 levers and 3 stones. There's a box below the bench on your right, and then you see the series of doors and the chamber to the right of Himo.
Sure. I'll pick up the 3 blocks that go along with what I assume would fit underneath the levers.
Okay.
And kind of look at them and trying to figure out if any of them correspond to any of the holes where the levers go in.
Cool. Investigation?
Investigation, sure. 5.
Okay. You know that they look like they fit in those holes, but that's all you know.
Cool. Awesome. Great turn.
Well, you picked up some stones. All right. So then we are back up to the top with Vondel.
Oh boy, would you say that the one that turned around to slash at my newest employer, Bucky Muckbuckle, would you say that I would have an attack of opportunity on him as he cannot
Most
see me?
certainly, his back is turned to you.
Excellent. I'm going to activate my Sentinel feature, and I'm going.
Boop, boop.
Yep. And I'm going to.
Gonna shoot up?
Yeah.
Give me strength.
Yeah, I'm going to activate my Sentinel feature and hit that one.
Okay.
With my war pick with 16 plus 22.
That's a hit.
Excellent. So what happens from here on out is that the creature speed is now 0 for the rest of the turn.
Okay.
And I've just creature provokes opportunity attacks from me, even if they disengage, as long as they're within my reach.
Okay. You're going to have to remind me of that kind of stuff
Okay.
on the turns.
And then when a creature within melee range of me makes an attack against a target other than you, so like if he attacks Bucky again,
yeah.
I get a reaction attack immediately.
Nice. Okay.
So then with my war pick,
So you activated that, and now you're swinging.
my sentinel feature, and
Okay.
then I hit him for the 22, and then he takes, he only takes 2 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my extra attack to turn around and smack the other guy,
Okay.
which is now a 15 plus 6.
That's a hit.
And with him, I use the Insurgence feature, which doubles the damage, which is 10 damage to the other guy.
All right. He is looking, in the classical sense, bloodied.
Well done.
Second one?
Yeah, the second one.
Cool.
And neither of them are happy and hiss at you in an angry fashion. Bucky. Or wait, no, I'm sorry.
Oh.
The one that first attacked you is going to attack Bucky because he has the acid gun, which I believe is going to provoke something, but they don't know that.
It's an acid blaster, also called an ass blaster for short.
17 to hit, Bucky.
That's a hit.
And a critical fail on the second one. So here's the thing. They swing once. They land. They do 5 damage to you.
Yeah.
The second one misses terribly, and their scimitar gets stuck in the ground.
Yeah.
And I'll let you do double damage on them because you've got your reaction.
Yay!
So before they can pull their weapon out of the ground, you get 2 swipes off.
Fondle him.
Okay. So I can hit him twice? Okay, so that's a 22 to hit the first time and a 17 to hit the second time.
Both are hits.
Okay, great. And it's just so the first guy gets 4. I'm attacking. Wait, the same guy
The same
both times?
guy, yeah.
Okay, then, and so 10 damage.
Total?
Yeah,
With both,
Oh,
okay. Well, you said 4 or something.
4. Yeah, 10
Okay.
altogether.
Okay. Cool. He's looking pretty darn near bloodied.
Oh, he better be.
And then we go on to Bucky.
Oh, you want to attack me, do you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, is that the game you want to play?
And then, should I blow him up?
I mean, we're all within.
Yeah, toss
Yeah,
a
don't
grenade.
use that music box, whatever you do.
Yeah.
Everybody would be dead.
All right, I'll just acid blast him again.
Okay.
Dex
blast.
save.
Okay, 16 and 11.
16 beats, 11 does not.
Okay.
1 takes 5. So 1 takes 10, the other takes 5.
Okay. Then we are on to the rat.
And I'd like to... whatever, go ahead.
And the rat has finally discovered which one has keys on it. And in the melee, it kind of scurries its way up and has a bit of trouble as it's getting knocked around pretty good by the two of you. It's trying to dodge some acid that keeps dripping down towards it. Is unable to grab the keys, but is on the right person with the keys.
Nice.
And then we go to Hemo.
Yeah, well, okay, now, all right, yeah. Hey, Trillman, y'all over there now? Y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I've got 3 blocks, and there are 3 corresponding levers that appear to go with these blocks. Do you know anything about them?
Ooh, I don't know. Let me see if I do.
Can I roll like an intelligence or some kind of check?
Sure. Or maybe history would be more appropriate.
6.
You remember seeing them on your way in, but you don't remember anything else.
Yo, listen here now, cuz I don't remember nothing about them blocks, so y'all gonna have to figure that stuff out on your own. Sorry, Hemo not that helpful sometime.
Awesome.
Does Hemo want to do anything else?
Break out.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, can I check the cell for any kind of structural weakness?
Sure.
What kind of check would it be?
It's
Let's do investigation, yeah, since it's a little more pointed.
Cool. Natural 1.
It actually feels stronger than when you first got there.
Why, y'all add on more cell to this here now? Am I in a second prison inside here?
Suddenly walls build up around you and you're now
Man,
one by one.
Everything in here closing in on me.
I like how we got Colonel Sanders in this
Yeah.
room here.
All right, now one of the snake
Watch your
folk,
mouth, boy.
it turns around and is now trying to get on Vondel because Vondel seems to be beating the tar out of them. 19
Vondel
for the
them.
first hit and an 8 for the second hit. All right. 5 slashing damage against you, my friend. To slashing? I was going to say, that's a odd immunity. That's a pretty OP.
Wide range,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Rock dwarf.
Okay. So yeah, you take 5 slashing damage, and it says, take that. And then we move on to...
And I'm
No, I'm
No, it should
afraid
be
we
me.
go to Viscount. You're like 2 more deep than right now.
I say, don't worry, I'll get you out. I just need to put these blocks in the right holes, I feel.
Yeah, okay now. Nay.
So I kind of like look at the 3 blocks, and I look at the 3 levers. They don't appear to have any correlation between the blocks, correct?
Investigation if you want. I'll let you do another thing after that.
I will do it then, yeah. 17.
You do know that, well, you kind of can put together that this seems to be some sort of puzzle and you have to put them in the right order in order for whatever to happen will happen.
What I assumed. I want to look around the room a little more.
Okay.
See if there's any light and dark patterns that might correspond to the 3 different colored blocks.
Okay.
So it's 1 dark and 2 light, right?
Other way around. 1 white one, 2 black ones.
If there's any kind of anything that kind of corresponds to those colors in any order.
Okay. Investigation.
17.
17. You look very closely and quite clearly in your mind, even though all the activity you hear happening outside, you don't see any sort of pattern, but your attention is drawn to that second chamber adjoined to Hemo's cell.
Can I go to that chamber?
You cannot. There is a barred metal bar door between you. So allow me to share an image with you, which may help you make sense of things.
Image.
Never mind.
Microsoft Paint.
Oh, okay.
So he is in that middle top one, the bigger of the 2. There's the smaller chamber on the right. Area around him. You're in that L-shaped foyer.
Mm-hmm.
That's the table, bench, and then levers on the left.
Okay.
You can always rely on my Microsoft Paint.
So,
Oh yeah. On break though.
do you have to make this match the white, black then? So then pull the 2 on the right.
I'm going to put the 3 stones in there with the white one in the center and pull the center one.
Okay. So you put the stones in, they fit quite nicely. When you pull the center lever, nothing happens. But Hemo, something happens for you.
Yeah, what happened to me now?
That drain on the side of the wall, water starts to come in.
Oh, hey now, okay now, water coming in here now, okay, alright, yo, we're gonna have to figure that out real quick. I don't swim well.
And we go back to Bentley. Or, I'm sorry, Vondel.
I don't want to float my own pooping Pete.
That's right, it's all over the floor. I forgot about that.
Cool. So, yeah, I'll use my infusion surge and my extra attack, of course. Cool. And I'm just going to, since I'm facing the one that turned around was like, I don't like this, or whatever the crap he said. Who cares? It is a no. Yeah. Maybe no. Maybe not. 21.
That's a hit.
Okay. And so then he gets 2d8. And that is 9 And then I use my extra attack on the other guy, and it is a 18 plus 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
And then he gets 7.
Okay.
So the guy so it's like I hit the one, and then I turn around and hit the one that was facing Bucky.
Oh, so the other one got 7. One got...
Yeah, the one facing Bucky got 7. The one that turned around and bit me or whatever he got the first one.
They get real catty at you. Okay. Then we are on to this guy. He's going to retaliate. He does not like it.
Which one? The first one or Bucky's?
The first one that
Okay.
you got 9 damage on.
Okay.
And we've got a 16 to hit
Aha!
and a 10 to hit.
Hit, not hit.
Okay. You take 5 slashing.
Nah! I'm immune to slashing damage as well.
Okay. That's funny.
Jeff Goldblum immune to slashing damage.
It finds a way and slashes you anyway.
My skin. Ruining my skin, of course.
And now we're on to Bucky.
Yeah, we are. I've been waiting to get even with you, snakes.
And just after he says that, we fade to black, and we thank you for joining us on another birthday episode of Chaotic Amateurs. And we will find out what Bucky's crazy plans are for these 2 snake-like creatures, and what will befall Hemo in this cell that is filling up with water,
Yeah,
poop,
hope I don't die now.
and pee.
I don't suffocate my own poop and pee now.
Until next week, I've been your temporary DM, Caleb, and to my left...
Viscount Trillman Valgrace.
we think.
Bucky Muckbuckle.
That's good enough.
Yeah, we got Hemo Night, old pilgrim wanderer, kind of forest boy.
Vondel Ungard.
Thank you, friends. Grab your sword and keep on adventuring.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.